Overview of metabolism. Overview of energy and metabolism. Energy is the ability to do work or bring about change, while metabolism is all chemical reaction involved in maintaining the living state of the cell and the organ. Metabolic reactions is divided by two. It is catabolism and anabolism. For catabolism, it breakdown of molecules and release energy. For anabolism, it's building up molecules. Those are the example of the changes in these reactions. For example, catabolism reaction in changing of complex molecules to simple molecules, and anabolism reaction in changing of simple molecules with an input of energy to become complex molecules. Exergonic reaction and endogenic reaction. For exergonic reaction, it happens spontaneously and it releases energy. This reaction can be found in cellular respiration and digestion. For endogenic reaction, it's non-spontaneously and it requires energy. It happens in plant photosynthesis and protein synthesis. Types of energy. The plants require solar energy from the sun. The animals get the chemical energy from the chemical bonds of the plant when they are eating it. When the animals move, it will produce mechanical energy. All the energy transformation will produce some heat. Thermodynamics laws. The first law of thermodynamics says that energy cannot be created or destroyed, but can change from one form to another. For the second law, energy cannot be changed from one form to another without a loss of usable energy. Energy transformation and metabolism. A plus B is equal to C plus D. Reactants are substances that participate in a reaction, while products are substances that form as a result of a reaction.
Process of plant producing food uses solar energy and water. Glucose and oxygen are waste product of plant that is used by human. Consists of two different reactions, light reaction and Kelvin cycle reaction. Require light or solar energy take place in thylakoid membrane. Pigments within thylakoid membranes absorb energy from sunlight. Consists of two pathways, non-cyclic electron pathway and cyclic electron pathway. Non-cyclic electron pathway transforms solar energy to chemical energy and produce ATP but also produce NADPH. Cyclic electron pathway transforms solar energy to chemical energy and produce ATP. NADPH, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. It is used to help turn the carbon dioxide into glucose in Calvin cycle reaction. Light or solar energy is not required. Uses carbon dioxide from atmosphere to produce carbohydrate. The steps of a Calvin cycle. Fixation of CO2. A CO2 molecule combines with a 5-carbon acceptor molecule. These steps make a 6-carbon compound that splits into 2 molecules of 3-carbon compound, 3-PGA. This reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme RUBP rubisco. Reduction of CO2. In the second stage, ATP and NADPH are used to convert the 3-PGA molecules into molecules of 3-carbon sugar. This stage got its name because NADPH donates electron to or reduces a 3-carbon intermediate to make G3P. Regeneration of ribulose. Some G3P molecules go to make glucose, while others must be recycled to regenerate the RUBP acceptor. Regeneration requires ATP and involves a complex network of reactions. Produce G3P molecules in the Calvin cycle process. G3P is a molecule that will change into glucose at the end of the cycle.
Cellular respiration. Definition. Cellular respiration is the process of oxidizing food molecules like glucose to carbon dioxide and water. The energy released is trapped in the form of ATP for use by all the energy-consuming activities of the cell. The process occurs glycolysis and oxidation of pyruvic acid. Glycolysis, the breakdown of glucose to pyruvic acid. Glycolysis, anaerobic catabolism of glucose. Eukaryotic cell occurs in cytosol. Glucose converted into 2-NADH. The free energy stored in pyruvic acid is 2 times more than glucose. Oxidation of pyruvic acid, the complete oxidation of pyruvic acid to carbon dioxide and water. Citric acid cycle. Electron transport chain. Complexes of integral membrane protein. Free diffusible molecules of ubiquinone and cytochrome. The electron transport chain completions
Fate of pyruvate under different metabolic conditions. Fate of pyruvate divided to aerobic respiration, anaerobic ethanol fermentation, anaerobic lactic acid fermentation. Aerobic respiration. NAD required is regenerated when NADH ultimately transfers its electron to O through the ETC in mitochondrion. Anaerobic lactic acid fermentation. Undergo process called lactic acid fermentation, used when the amount of O is limited. Reduction of pyruvate by NADH to form lactate catalyzed by lactate dehydrogen. Anaerobic ethanol fermentation. Pyruvate decarboxylase of pyruvate catalyzed by pyruvate decarboxylase coenzyme thiamine pyrophosphate. Alcohol dehydrogenase, reduction of acetaldehyde to ethanol by NADH, catalyzed by hydrogen dehydrogenase.